going on, people? Finally have a battle for you guys today that's not like PO or anything, that's like Haxy or something. It's a pretty good battle against my good friend Shu. He actually made a new channel, so I advise you guys to check that out after the battle. But as you saw, it's a pretty standard team. I'm using a team that I've been using on PO just because I've been bored. So I made this team, and I made some edits to it just from what I've seen on the ladder and what's been giving me trouble and stuff. But I know he runs U-turn Celebi just because that's how Shu is, and I kind of expected him to U-turn, but he went for a Giga Drain. I know he's going to go for U-turn now, but I actually decided to switch out just because yeah, I don't know. I figured I would switch out to my Volcarona, trying to bait out his landers, and at the same time, if he tried to stay in, then it wouldn't have really mattered because he can't do anything to me. So right now I'm going to switch into my Venusaur. If he chooses to go for the Earthquake, then it won't be doing that much since I am actually max defense bold with close to max. No, I think it's close to max HP. But I'm going to go for the Sweet Powder right now just because that's a pretty good move to go for. Even though he has Natural Cure on his Celebi, he's probably going to end up wanting to switch out. Maybe so. But I'm going to stay in again, and I think I go for another Sweet Powder just because it really was a bad move on my part, because since he had U-turn, I kind of expected him not to be using Stealth Rock Celebi just because it's not really that good, and I don't see Shu using it that much. But he actually uses it, so it's kind of bad for me. But I'm gonna have to take it's not really a risk, but I know you stay in, predicting me going for another Sleep Powder, maybe predicting him to switch out. But I'm gonna switch out to my Ninetales. I'm gonna predict his switch out, go for the Will-O-Wisp. It's really good that I caught his Latias on the switch in, because now he can't set up too much since he is actually burned. But I'm gonna go into my Heatran. I don't know. I just went out to my Heatran because I don't really have anything else to go to. Since the rocks are up, I don't have a safe Citron to my Volcarona to go and start setting up because the rocks are up, and I can't switch on my Dolphin because it is pretty low on HP, and he could KO it with the Dragon Pulse really easily. So I'm just gonna Heatran's my best option to go for, and I'm gonna go for the Earth Power, predicting him to go to his Tyranitar since that's the most logical move. But he stays in and goes for another Dragon Pulse, so I'm just like, wow, you're a noob. But I was streaming while I was playing this, and we were in call. But I'm gonna go for the Earth Power again because I know he's like, oh, you're using it for Dragon Pulse now since I stayed in when you went for the Earth Power. But no, I'm gonna go for the Earth Power again, knowing that you know that. And yeah, but he's actually going to switch out, and I actually am going to go for the Fire Blast because I know he's just Choice Scarf. So if he stays in and kills me off, then going with the Fire Blast basically gives me no loss. And he switches out to his Landers right there, as you saw, predicting my Earth Power again. So now a huge threat is out of the way, and he's going to just go back to his wait, did I say Terrakion? Tyranitar. So what he should have done is actually go for the super power because he had nothing to lose, but he took the huge risk, went to his Landers, and then now he paid for it. But I'm gonna go out to my Venusaur now. I know you can go for the super power. If you went for the crunch, it's not a big deal because I'm full defense and I can go for the Leech Seed as I do right now. As I predicted him to predict me to go for the Sleep Powder, since he doesn't know I have Leech Seed, since no one really knows what I run. I run Leech Seed, Sub, Hidden Power, Fire, Sleep Powder, some weird EVs. But yeah, I'm gonna go for the Leech Seed and get my HP back. And yeah, I'm pretty much set. Now I can go to my Ninetales. If he stays in, then I get some health back with the Leech Seed. So that's also very good. So I'm not complaining here. So I'm gonna go out to myself now. Get it by myself. I am so not funny. But I'm actually gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp now, I believe. I'm not too sure because I didn't really think he would want to stay in. I forgot really what I was doing right here. We'll see in a second. I think I go for the Flamethrower right here. Yeah, I go for the Flamethrower right here, predicting him to go out, predicting him to do whatever. Because if he went to his T-Tar, it's not that big of a deal because I can just switch out. Even if you pursue Trats me, then I can just, if you pursue Trats me, then I can just change up what I'm gonna switch to and go to my Donphan instead. So that's why it's not really that big of a deal. But he's gonna choose to go to his his T-Tar now. I'm gonna stay in, go for the Sunny Day, and I'll be around 25% after the leftovers. Since I'm gonna go for the Sunny Day, the Sandstorm isn't gonna negate my leftovers, so that's what I do. And right here, I'm gonna predict him. He's in a little predicament because if he stays in and goes for the superpower, he's gonna be kind of caught in a rut because I'm gonna be able to go out to my Donphan and rapid spin, and then gonna be able to set up with my Volcarona. So I predicted him to switch out. It doesn't really matter what he goes out to. He's just gonna get hit with a flamethrower in the sun. So I'm gonna go to my Venusaur now, predicting him to recover. And I don't want to go for the Leafy because I don't know for sure what kind of set he is. I'm assuming sub, but then again, he could be hitting Power Fire since he really wants that Scizor out of the way, and Scizor could potentially trap him. But then again, sub would negate the pursuit, so I don't really know what he would fully run at this point. Since he does have a Magnet Zone, he could possibly run sub. So that's what I was assuming. But he does have HP Fire. Good thing I went for the sub instead of the Leafy, because if I went for the Leafy and not for the sub, he could have had a potential KO on me. So now I'm going to switch out to my Nidoran. I don't care if that was obvious or not. I just want to get that out there just for death fodder. Because now after that I can just KO him with whatever pretty much. But I believe I think he set up with a Calm Mind before. Yeah, he did set up a Calm Mind, not Recover. I predicted him recover, but he went for the Calm Mind. Predicted me to predict that, I guess. I'm not sure. But he can KO me off with the Dragon Pulse. And he's, yeah, caught off at a little bit amount of HP. But I'm going to go to my Donphan, go for the Ice Shard. I'm kind of baiting the Selby switch. Excuse me. But he's actually going to go to a Scizor right now. And he's like, oh, I have the game since I have Quick Attack. But he forgot that I have Terrakion. And he went for the Quick Attack, and guess what happens? I guess the crit. Oh my god, that was just like, oh my god, god damn it. Because if I got the rapid spin off, it would have been my game right there. Because I could have set up a Quiver Dance and it would have been game right there with Volcarona. But no, he gets the crit. And it was a little bit of a gamble because I was doing mind games with him. And I went for the X-Scissor and he switched out. Because Quick Attack wouldn't be doing that much anyways, but it's the better option to stay and go for the Quick Attack than, I don't know. He had a predicament and I got him on that one. So now I'm gonna go to my Ninetales as death fodder, since if pretty much I have game right now, unless he crits me or like possible max damage. But if he can switch out, go to T-Tar and sack it as I go for the Fire Blast. That wouldn't have really mattered anyway, because Bullet Punch wouldn't have KO'd, or no, he would have Quick Attacked. So if once he Quick Attacked, I would have went out to my Venusaur or my Terrakion. So it doesn't really matter. Either way, it was my game. Since my Venusaur was max HP, he went to KO with Quick Attack, and yeah, his T-Tar would have been gone, and it would have been in the same state as before. But my Volcarona would be at higher HP than my normal HP that I switched in at. So basically, what I'm trying to say is I won either way. And yeah, that's a great game. Be sure to check him out because he has a new channel. And yeah, later.